Good evening. We're here to present to you our business proposal for our company, TOKESI Charters. Our team is composed by Gabriel Martinez, Andres Rodriguez, Fabio Ureña, Julio Cesar Jimenez, and Carlos Fernandez. First, we're going to talk about us, who we are. Charter is a solution to a business need for a fast, private, comfortable, and relatively inexpensive way to travel. It allows flexibility in the schedule of the business person, and the flight will be on its way to the destination once the client wishes to lift off. Our current IT project is based on making an automatic system that will allow the flow of scheduling process to move faster. That way, our client will be more satisfied with the response time, and they will have for their request what they want. Now we're going to talk about the roles and responsibility of our team. First, we have Ms. Petrova. His role, as you see in the slide, is outdoor and project sponsor, and his responsibility is monitor project. Then we have Julio Cesar Jimenez, project manager, and the responsibility will be plan and execute of the project itself. Then we have Fabio Ureña, team project member, and our financial manager. Gabriel Martinez, the project member also, risk manager. Carlos Fernandez, also team member, our cost manager, and Andres Rodriguez, our human resource manager, who is also a part of the team. Then, now we have our measurable organization value. You see in the chapter we have the area of impact and the operational efficiency. Regarding value, we have that it becomes faster response time and less mistakes will be occurred in our business. Then we have the metrics. The process of scheduling will be 90% automated. And the time frame, we have that this will be developed within 6 months. Next, we have our strategic consumer and financial resource plan. How our strategy? First, we're going to talk about this one important key. This is a strategy plan. We have customers will create their schedule and flights will be accommodated to them regarding what they need. The customer, we have now that each customer will receive personalized service. And regarding financial strategy, we have the financial that the service will be provided at the lowest cost possible by choosing the aircraft that will be the best fit for the demand of the customer itself.
So now we're going to talk about the total benefits of ownership. And this gives you a quicker response to orders, a higher customer loyalty, a decrease in cost due to more efficiency in selecting aircraft for the routes of the flight, and also customer service gathers information about a customer and inputs it into the system. And also the system will select the aircraft that best fits the needs for each route that fits all passengers. And also the system will also qualify an available pilot and co-pilot for each customer. And finally, an automatic reservation will be made for a customer. The charger will be ready to lift off at any moment. These are the resources that we need. For personnel, we need one project manager, 2 technicians, 2 product developers, and customer service personnel for training. And technology, we need servers, full computer software, including the salary of the software developers, telecommunication lines, fixed rate charged by the telecommunication company. For facilities, we need a server room, which will cost around $25,000 for a physical infrastructure, and air conditioning system around $1,000, and also a fire hazard system. And other will be training and travel. And finally, the key to success in our pilot is develop a software, train the personnel, and install the hardware. So now, we will talk about the delivery structure of our offer. First, we have to design the software, then we will develop the software, train the personnel, install the software, and then give post-implementation follow-up. The time and budget. At the beginning, we had a budget of time of 1,240 hours. with an estimated cost of $32,900. Then we were asked to cut off 20% of the budget. We had to cut off 124 hours of the budget, estimating $6,500 less in the budget. We had a target budget with the 20% less of 1,117 hours, with an estimated cost of $28,000. Our final budget came out to be 1,116 hours, with a total cost of $300,000. The expenses we had personnel expenses. We had the project manager. We paid him $31 per hour. The technicians, we paid them $14.42 per hour. There were 2 technicians. The program developer, we paid them $24 per hour. And the customer service, which we trained, was already in the payroll. For the technology, we expended $1,600 on the server and $1,200 on the computers. For the facilities, we already had the facility in the Huskier field, and we bought a fire hazard system for the new equipment. And other expenses would be the traveling expense for the technicians and the program. This is the work distribution. We have the total work, working hours, the cost, and the distribution between the technician, project manager, and the programmer. As you can see, the one that works the most out of them all is the programmer, which works around 800 hours. The project manager works around 50 hours, and the technician works around 230 hours.
The cost distribution during the project. As you can see, these are our baseline costs of a specific project. Since the project is a proposal and not actually the project has not started, you cannot see actual cost in the following graph. As you can see, the most expensive, our biggest cost is going to be the training process. Then it's going to be the development of the project. Then it's going to be the design, and last is going to be the post-implementation. The time frame that's going to take the project to develop is going to start from April 2nd of 2012, and it's going to last until September 28th of 2012. This is projected to last 6 months and a total of 1,116 hours of work. To organize the whole project, we use Microsoft Office Project, on which we determine a specific task, as you can see above, such as design, development, training, and post-implementation, and we subdivide it into a specific subtasks. We each assign them a specific time frame and a specific employee or resource that we're going to use. As you can see, with some of the tasks, you cannot, until some of the tasks are not completed, you cannot start the other one. For example, until we finish all the design process, we cannot start development. It's easier to see it here in the chart. Also, when we finish the development, we can start with the training. And later on, you will see that we can start with the installment process. After the installment process is completed, as you can see here, we go to the post-implementation process, which is the last stage of the project, and in which we will finally conclude the project on the 9th of September, on the 28th of September of 2012.
So, process metrics, how every process is going to be controlled. Every process is going to be controlled by follow-up work done by technicians and programmers to keep control that everything is going according to the plan. We also are going to have test functionality of software constantly in order to keep track that everything is going fine. Then we have a project metrics that is going to basically keep track of the project per se, how it's doing, and we're going to be asking for constant feedback from sponsors to see what they want and to see that everything that they want is being accomplished. Also, we're going to have weekly meetings with the project team in order to check what we said before. So, if this project is implemented, it will make the work easier for the employees and it will attract more customers for the company in order for your company to be more attractive to the people. Thanks for working with TOKESI Charters.
Well,
Yeah, manda ela.